And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Dominican Republic taking on Mexico. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. All right, just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, James Karinchak.
Well, he doesn't have overpowering stuff, so it's important that he finds his rhythm early. I think the easiest thing for him is to trust that catcher. Catcher's been in the league a long time. He knows these hitters. Whatever fingers he puts down, you nod the head and you throw that pitch.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 0-2. That one down the line. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. The throw won't get there in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that's fouled off.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy. That wisdom. De La Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Juan Soto now. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
One down. Now here is Rafael Devers. And that's downstairs and outside. Two runs across in the inning here on opening day. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And Devers hits that one. Varsho should have this one. Puts it away for the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup.
The right fielder.
All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Oh, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. That one outside. And that is ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him looking. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Tropicana Field, and on the hill in this one, Sandy Alcantara.
Leading off.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that is gone. He circles the bases, and they're on the board.
For the first time in this one. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Outside low, 1-0. Alcantara, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one misses. Ball 2. To the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The third baseman.
Here's Royce Lewis. Oh, that hit him. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Now pitching.
Ronaldo Lopez is forced to the mound after the injury. One gone, runner at first. Now it's Alex Bregman. That misses, and that's ball 1. Lewis leads off first with 1 away. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Tatis snags it, and that is that. but not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Second inning set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Karinchak back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Slapped foul. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
On the ground. They get the out on Marte.
Batting 7, the catcher.
And now Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Springer there makes the catch.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Chases that one upstairs.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Mexico. And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
Lopez, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Missing inside, 3-2 now. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
George Springer in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. And delivers outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back now in Tampa Bay, and now it's Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw and he reaches safely.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie.
Stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah.
In the dirt, but kept close.
0-1.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now struck out looking his first time. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-0. High fly ball, shallow right field. And George makes the grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's off the mark. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And first offering is fouled off.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
And that is out of play. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. James Karinchak is done. Not what they were hoping for from the opener, so we'll see a new arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching,
Anthony Banda gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swinging a foul out of play. First and second, 2 down here on opening day. And strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a chopper out to short. They get the force. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Fouled off. He was late. Varsho, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. calls it in, and there's one away. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Now batting,
He's
the
already
left
homered
fielder,
in this game.
Jarren Duran.
And a swing and a miss there. One out, bases empty. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single into second, and he's got a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
One out, runner at second. And here is Christian Arroyo. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Outside, that's a ball.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence,
Now
he hadn't
batting,
seen that
third
curveball
baseman,
at all.
Royce.
How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious
1-0.
before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1. And that one fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Springer there makes the catch, and there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ball
Diaz
1, no strike.
in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
2 outs,
Hernandez.
base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Siggy, he squared that one up in a
Rodriguez.
big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Nerd Herd assemble.
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing. Man, impressive.
Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Arroyo. The throw to first, and that'll do it. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's Alex Bregman.
The second baseman, Alex Bregman.
That one misses, and that is ball one.
Well, these players, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. At the plate,
number
Isaac
15,
Paredes.
designated hitter,
right his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
One ball.
One down, base is empty. In the air, right side. Tatis. He's got it, and there's two. Here's Rowdy Tellez. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That's a slider for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. Bonda back to work. And a big swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Eric Swanson up and loosening in the pen. Rodriguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. 0-1. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Juan Soto. Late swing, foul to the left.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
0-1 now. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy, but on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a two-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's outside.
And that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on here on opening day.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Springer.
Curveball drops in for a strike.
Well, these guys being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Lopez fires. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. And he takes a strike. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the center field.
2 down, base is empty. Dalton Varsho, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. That's down and in.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a foul ball. Struck him out looking.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
So up next, Yainer Diaz. Slider for a strike. Diaz measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Bregman slings to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2. Foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Grounds 1 to short. Arroyo whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here is Jarren Duran. And that one is inside. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Christian Arroyo will hit next.
Christian Arroyo.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. And the slider just misses. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. He just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Lewis up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Eric Swanson. Julio Rodriguez digs in now.
Eric Swanson.
There's a swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez getting ready to go. Gonzalez also getting ready. Splits the plate. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now batting.
And now Ellie De La Cruz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fought off foul. Fouled off left side. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he went around. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Kirk to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Yohan Duran.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one inside. Ball one. And it's fouled away. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. One down.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter.
And now the DH, Isaac Paredes. Curveball over for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
The first baseman.
Two down, base
44,
is empty. Rowdy Tellez now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Victor Gonzalez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's the DH, Juan Soto. Tap foul at the plate. Gonzalez delivers. And a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gonzalez deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now it's Devers at the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Lewis snags it for the second out. Rip towards third. Lewis throws to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back,
Leading
ready to
off
go for the
Mexico,
last half of the inning.
right
Now,
fielder,
George
Joel
Springer.
Springer.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a little bit high. And a count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he is down
Now
on strikes for
catcher,
the third straight
Alejandro.
at bat. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Duran, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettitte as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just
fielder,
cruising
number
along.
5.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Who were some of the curveballs that you watched in your career that were difficult to deal with?
Well, Boog, I kind of liked hitting curveballs if it was coming from a right-hander, but from a left-hander, different story.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Gonzalez back to work. And that one ripped into right. And George makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting. Catcher,
Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. Gonzalez in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. And that's fouled off. High fly ball down the left field line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Hard hit to third. Throw over to Tellez. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting. Left fielder, Teoscar
2 outs, base is empty.
Hernandez.
And now, Teoscar Hernandez. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The Dominican Republic out front here, 5-1.
Leading off.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. He's been a threat from the very beginning. Started the home half of the first by leaving the yard.
Yeah, a leadoff home run. It's always a big boost for any team, and one reason why they're working with the lead right now.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emmanuel Clase. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that drops in for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting.
He's 2 outs away. Now at the plate, Christian Arroyo. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 2 away. Royce Lewis getting ready to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Clase is just 1 strike away. On the ground to third. Fair ball. So a man at first. And now it's going to be Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 in this one. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
He swings and fouls one off. That one fouled hard the other way. Lewis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Not close with that one, and the count's full. Got him, and that's the ball game.
These players know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game 2, and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.